Welcome back to Nightmare Zone. What episode is this? Let me minimize YouTube. It's episode 79. One more episode and we will be at 80. Gosh, that's a lot of episodes. I'm saying that every day now, but I don't know. When I see the episodes tick down and I look at all the files, I mean, especially when I look at... So the way it works is after I'm done creating the video, I don't leave them on my primary hard drive, which is a solid state. I move them into just a large, just this big external drive, because it jugs up my primary hard drive very quickly. And so when I just put the episodes into like this large storage hard drive, it just, seeing all of them pile up, I'm like, man, I guess it reminds me that I've basically been at this for a year. Speaking of being at this for a year, I guess I'll answer one of the questions about when am I going to start streaming and whatnot, or, you know, am I going to do Mixer, am I going to do Twitch? I'm kind of scared to get into streaming, and the reason for that is because... Let's go destroy these infestations. So if you've been following my videos guides, you'll know that I'll reference Warframe periodically. Oh gosh, he's like right in here with me. Oh god, there's two of them. Well, that's why we have this weapon. Talk about a rude awakening. It's like, come on, I'm just trying to log into the game. It's so rude. Oh, he's not dead yet. And he avoided it, too. It's so annoying, I can't... It's like I gotta dodge in order to stop shooting, but I've got... Oh my gosh. Just die. Just die. Just die. Just die. Oh, you'll be fine, Ladislaw. Just... Stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, there you go. See that? He's just fine. No, a little bit of burning flesh never hurt anyone. Okay. Actually, let me re-equip that so I can rearm. Is that you crying again, Ladislaw? It's just corrosive gas. You know, just stop, drop, and roll or something. It stops the burning, I'm told. Okay. Now that I'm done being rudely interrupted, we will... go ahead and heal. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some infestation burning stuff. Looks like I should probably make a little bit more. What? Oh. Okay, yeah, so you've probably seen that I will use scenes from Warframe periodically in some of the videos, and two of the YouTubers, well, I don't follow one of them, but I'm familiar with them. But one of the YouTubers that I do follow, and one that I don't, are both longtime Warframe creators, and one of them is just done with the game altogether, and the other is taking a 1 week to potentially 2 weeks break, and apparently he's just really not doing good. And I think a lot of it is because you just have to play the game day in and day out, and eventually what was fun starts to become work. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. If you want to take YouTube as a career, it is work. There's no doubt about that, but when I think of... I'll jump to another YouTuber as an example. The YouTuber Kriparian, he's a very popular Twitch streamer. He does Hearthstone, and he streams Hearthstone pretty much every day to like 4 to 8 hours. Every single day. It's crazy. And, you know, you've got to get... That's got to drive you nuts after a while. And, let's snipe some of these guys. Oh, I don't have a silencer on, do I? Oh no, I do. So we're using the SWAT 416. Figured you haven't used that weapon really, so... Probably right behind the door.
If I'm gonna have room for everything.
Oh, where is he? There he is.
It seems to me like
There we go.
damn near cleared the whole town of infestations.
But, basically, to get to the point, one of the things that I'm worried about with streaming is that it's going to burn me out of the game very quickly, because currently I am pacing myself. Like, it's a marathon, and so I basically play 1 hour a day. I mean, that's why there are people who have way more hours into State of Decay than I do. There are people I've heard have 800 hours into State of Decay. I don't have even close to that. And that's because I pace myself. You play an hour a day, and it's pretty sustainable. I take a break every now and then, but honestly, when I take a break, it's not because I'm tired of State of Decay. It's typically because I'm just tired in real life. Whenever I take like a day or two off, it's typically because I wasn't getting good sleep. And I know if I'm like an actual zombie recording an episode with like no sleep, then I don't know. I don't think you know, there's enough zombies in the game. You don't need to be watching a zombie playing a game about zombies. I mean, you probably would watch that, but the point is that I've tried it before and I fell asleep. It's happened in 2 episodes. So during Heartland, I was so tired during the Heartland episodes that the first one I recorded, I actually fell asleep for a while, and I decided that one actually got audio corrupted, so it was convenient that I fell asleep in it, and then the audio wound up being bad anyways. But then in another episode, I zoned out, basically dozed off for like just 10 to 15 seconds. And I know that's probably not a good idea, and that's why I will take a day or two off. Got him that time. Let's lure these guys out.
Fire in the hole!
Unlike the house, these guys could be more on the inside of the warehouse, and I might not have an angle on them, so... Sounds like they are pounding on the door, which is good. I want to be ready to just immediately, maybe I could just burn them through the door. We got the screamer. That's one of the nice things about fire, is that fire passes through barriers, through walls and whatnot.
Not alone here.
Okay, that's another one cleared. But that's what kind of, like, bothers me about the idea of playing on Twitch, because, you know, you're going to play a lot longer than an hour. You're typically going to play for, I don't know, 2 to 4 hours. You know, if you're crazy, if you're going hard in the paint, then you could play for up to, like, 8 hours. But, man, that would, like... You know, I just feel like I would just run out of stuff to do all the time. And I would basically be constantly struggling for something to do in the game. Accuracy is on point right now. I mean, they are at point blank range, but I tend to have bad accuracy in third person dealing with close range enemies. I'm not sure what it is about the third person perspective, but I just tend to not have great accuracy. Let's get rid of the screamer.
Just shut up already!
My thoughts exactly. Let me zoom out so it doesn't mess with my aim when throwing. There we go. Pretty efficient. Pretty quick, pretty efficient. That's why I typically don't like to run over him. By typically, I mean like out of 100 infestations, I might use the car to run them over like 2 out of 100 times. And it's because it's just faster to get out and remove them that way. Because when you use the car, you make a ton of noise. Especially because the screamer might not come out of the building, and if the screamer doesn't come out of the building, he might just start screaming because you drove near it. And once he screams, it's going to bring a whole bunch of extra zombies and just make it a lot messier than it needs to be. You guys want meds? Do we have meds? The back? And a matter of fact, we do. Let's see if these guys are any value to us. And meet our new neighbors. I guess we're the new neighbors, you know, we're the ones who moved in, but everywhere I go, it's my land. So while I do have interest in getting into streaming, I don't think I would want to stream strictly State of Decay just because I think that would jeopardize the content, because even playing 1 hour a day, like, there are episodes where I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what to do. There are episodes where I'm just kind of like, I guess we're just gonna kind of wing it, I guess, or, you know, maybe a cool mission will spawn, or hopefully something random occurs. Wow, did they really just choose to move in next to a plague guard? Let's just get out and make it to them. And then we can use them to help us fight these guys off. Of course, it's locked. Now, even though I'm going to be crouched and therefore stealth, they're probably going to see me anyways. Yeah, look at that. They're just going to come right in there after me. I heard a feral. That sounded kind of like a deeper voice. Yep, that looked like a feral for sure. Let them do the dirty work for me. This is them proving their worth to me. There we go, there, I helped. I killed the feral. Thank me later. Still got this horde that's pretty close by. We take the silencer off. That ought to get their attention. Oh, it's a armor horde. That's annoying. Means I can't shoot them very effectively. I like how they walk in and then they stop like, oh, who's in there?
Oh yeah, I rock.
It's like they gotta go in and they gotta like process the information that's happening. That was convenient, they knocked its helmet off. You guys can do it. I got faith in you. I've seen what the AI can do. I've seen what you guys are capable of. Oh wow, one of them was going down? I'm not gonna save you. I'll shoot the ones that are visible, but... Do these guys suck? Come on. It's kill or be killed. That's what Ezreal always says. If you guys can't take out these zombies with your infinite ammo, then I don't even want you as allies. Let's see if we can get a better view of the action. Wordless wail of pain and fear. Thank you, subtitles. Oh, it must be him. He's the one who's getting beat up. Look at this accuracy, man. That's, They're not even biting him. They're just slapping him. Get him. I'm rooting for the zombies now. Get him. I just want to see this guy die because he's a loser. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you shoot those zombies to death. It'll work eventually. Oh, they're getting them. Doesn't help that one of them has a shotgun, so she's luring them in as she's killing them. Oh. That didn't let... Man, that was that sizzling... Wow, are you... Why are you killing it? Oh, I thought that was a bloater. Oh, look at them, they're just like ignoring it. Kill them. The AI in this game is something else. Okay. You guys are definitely gonna need medicine now.
Have a good one.
Let's see what skills you guys got. Craftsmanship.
How's it going?
Recycling. Could be interesting. Oh, I interrupted him. He didn't get it off.
Barely lift this.
Looks like they hear me. Time to get inside and shut the door.
You having a good one?
How are you?
It's you.
Safe out there?
Come on, you can take a few more. Oh, they already look like they're zombies. Look at them. I guess they're trying to, you know... Oh, is he gonna go down? Oh, we got this guy who's after me. Oh. Fine, I'll deal with them since they see me. And if I wail on one of these armor guys, is that going to get me a ton of EXP? I still don't quite understand how you gain EXP in this game with melee skills. Okay, here we go.
I owe you for that one.
Yeah, you definitely need medical supplies. Okay, let's see what her skill was. Electronics, these suck.
Let's tackle.
All right.
Got pretty good stuff here, actually. Go ahead and loot.
Not really what I was hoping for.
Okay, we'll leave that here. I'm sure they won't mind if I rummage loudly and potentially cause a search crash.
This'll come in handy.
Materials. Guess we can grab a few samples. Why not? Oh, does this guy have stealth? Oh, that's probably why the zombies had trouble finding me. I bet if I didn't have stealth, they just would have, like, immediately found me and ignored all of those guys. Put some of this stuff in to make some space.
It's good to see you alive. Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
I'll take the
Yeah,
fuel.
sure.
We need food? Yeah, we could use
Hey,
the food.
you. Let's tackle. Okay.
Okay, now we'll carry the final rucksack on our back.
Hey there, stranger.
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
Okay.
I don't know if they are in any condition to take a juggernaut on, especially not the guy. Yeah, they probably beat him within an inch of his life. But they've proven themselves. You know, it wasn't the most graceful of base defenses. I've certainly seen more effective AI, but they still managed to live without casualties. So they could stay. I'm gonna drive on the road since it's nighttime. Oh yeah, that's right. I should finish my thoughts about streaming. So yeah, I'm interested in it, but I feel like I might want to stream multiple things just because I like the idea of keeping the daily State of Decay content going. I'm completely fine with that. I've also been thinking about just having a designated day off just to like recharge. But I don't think it would be a good idea to stream State of Decay like continuously. I feel like that would be the opposite of good. Ungood. Especially because there's not a lot to do in this game. Let's get right down to it. Once you've actually fleshed out your community, and you've unlocked the things, you've basically done everything in the game. And I feel like, you know, if I'm streaming like 4 hours a day or something, I'm gonna basically be trying to squeeze blood from a stone.
Hey, all this noise is gonna bring a lot of zombies.
What's our fuel capacity?
FYI.
30? We can put one more in, because I believe these comes in 4s. Yep. How perfectly convenient. First, let's reload. This weapon is performing pretty good, the SWAT 416. And if you were brand new in the game, then it would actually be a pretty good gun. But if you've been playing for a while, you certainly have found other similar weapons. And if you have the DLC, I mean, we can go ahead and call that in. I mean, it's something to do. Where is it? Fly drops. Ultimate ranged weapons. Go.
Any chance of a resupply out here?
You got it.
And if you have this DLC, then you can just produce one that's basically the same thing except better. Let's go get a fuel can and put it back in the car. Then we'll go get our goodies.
Anyone out there? I need some help.
Still have not memorized where all of the door... Okay, my car is right over here. Okay, let's transfer this over. So someone asked, where do you get the Echo X3 crossbow, aka my favorite weapon in the game? The answer to that is... it's pretty rare, and there's really... I would say there are two ways to get it. The most likely way is you're going to have to wait till a Zed Hunter themed wandering merchant appears. And they'll sell it to you for about 750 influence. The other way to get it is to check every mysterious quest. And occasionally you will get, and this is one of the rarer quest lines on top of it, you will get this crossbow killer. It's you'll recognize it because you'll basically go visit an enclave and they'll all be dead, and when you loot their bodies, they're each going to have one light crossbow bolt inside of their body, which, you know, indicates they were killed by a crossbow. So here are the special weapons. I actually took these, I was using these in Season 2. But yeah, I'll show you real quick. Actually, we'll just use that weapon. I mean, why not? Back behind the walls so I don't get interrupted. Oh, the way those pharaohs barged in, they just gave it anyways. It interrupt me all they want. Okay, so here it is here, the X36C. You'll see that its stats are lower. This is something that you'll find to be true of all weapons that have a built-in silencer. However, you'll also find that the power of a weapon doesn't really matter unless you're killing a plague art. Not even against juggernauts. I find that with the exception of like specific kinds of weapons like the 50 cal, but otherwise this weapon is the same thing. one of its differences is that it can't go into fully automatic. Like, let me check this one. Yeah, so this one can go all 3 fire selected modes. This one does not have fully automatic. It just has single and burst. But honestly, that's not a problem because if you shoot burst as quickly as possible, it's practically the same thing as automatic. And yeah, so this gun here, I should have completed my thought. Oh, they're talking.
Through dangerous territory, working to expand the reach of our broadcast. If you're listening, Twain, please know that we're keeping the faith.
So dramatic. Running low on ammo. But, crap, and now she derailed my train of thought. Oh yeah, so this is basically the same thing, but with an integrated suppressor, so it's not going to take as much durability damage when you're shooting it. And it's basically the same thing. And it's cheaper, too, because I think this thing is like 900-ish influence. This thing, you got a whole bundle of these weapons. I mean, you have to own the DLC. Some of the other weapons you get is the AA-12, which is this automatic shotgun. One of the things that's annoying about this weapon is that it doesn't have a semi-automatic mode. It only has an automatic mode. That's kind of a pain. Because it can easily lead to you wasting ammunition. Put this one away. And then you get this right here, the Evo 3. This is an interesting gun for being a... Oh, somebody heard it. This is a
We've run out of places to keep our stuff.
fully automatic. Well, actually, it's got all 3 fire selectors: semi-automatic, burst fire, and auto. And it is a automatic capable 9mm weapon. And there aren't a whole lot. I mean, they do exist. You can get like some of the MP weapons, but the MP series. But that's what makes this gun really good. You can put a silencer on it, and 9mm rounds are really cheap. They're one of the least expensive types. So. The SWAT 416, pretty good in the event that you... Oh, I needed that, actually. Give me that back. Pretty good in the event that you don't have an equivalent to it, but if you've been playing the game for a while, there's a good chance that you do have an equivalent. Go ahead and make some ammo. Apparently, I put my gun back. Where is it? Here it is. I can always tell the X36 because it has that really large handle on the top of its silhouette. But yeah, this is a great weapon. I used it a lot during when I first started playing State of Decay. Because I bought the Ultimate Edition. Or not it's not from the Ultimate Edition, it's from the Microsoft pre-order bonus.
I'll handle it.
So let's see what this guy wants. And Logan almost maxed out in CQC, which is convenient. He's growing pretty quickly in it, probably because he doesn't have that retraining manual EXP penalty.
Over here, kid.
Hopefully the feral snaps. Looks like we're going to be in for a fight. Oh my gosh, I can't get in.
One more left.
Oh, whoa, I thought he was a real human for a second. Like what, he's got some buddies? Ah, now we have a feral. The pyro launcher.
Catch my breath.
Am I in heavy carry? No. Just gets tired. And he's gonna scream. Are you frustrated that he missed his dive tackle? So I fired 2 shots. Oh, wow. We're gonna have a juggernaut, it seems. Do you have acrobatics? Yes, you do. Means I can get rid of these guys, though it'll be a bit of a hassle. Now, the good news is when they're distracted, I can just abuse the rear execution. First, we're going to thin out these zombies. We have an okay amount of ammo. We should be able to take them out. They're going to have a lot of trouble moving around these vehicles. I actually don't want to shoot that zombie. I don't want to waste any ammo. Giving me a little taste of my own medicine, that enemy or that AI guy is. He's not helping me. I see them banging on the door. Oh, that's so annoying.
Guess we were due for a running at lunch.
I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I really do not like acrobatics. And I also don't want to waste my ammo. Try to make sure all of our hits count, since we didn't bring like 100 rounds. Okay. And I hear the ferals, so we'll change weapons in the meantime. There's the feral. I guess I'll execute this guy. I don't want to engage the feral because he's too close to my car. Good. Go ahead and heal. He's still alive. Very good. Wonder if this will be enough ammo to bring it down. We'll find out. You know what's funny? The Juggernaut is still yelling, and it really isn't that loud in terms of its sound wave. Okay, there we go. I take my frustration out on this zombie, give it the good old stomping. They beat my vehicle up a decent bit. And we didn't bring a repair kit, so it's just gonna have to stay beat up, I guess. Alright, let's see what this guy wants. We went through quite a bit of a hassle to deal with that. Check the play guard first. It would have been neat if there was a repair kit in here. Oh, there were hand grenades in there. That would have helped. He got separated from his group. Sure, we'll take him. But first we're going to head home since we're really close by, and we're just going to go get the vehicle repaired because there's no sense. Also, we need ammo.
just spotted a bloater.
So that is one of the advantages of not using the crossbow. I would not have fought those guys if I had the Echo X3 with me, because that weapon is really not great at killing juggernauts. Of course, we'll bring this guy to my base. Go ahead and repair this weapon.
That zombie will be on us in a second.
Good. Let's put this ammo back. Let's make some more ammo, because we just used a ton of it. Call an ammo trader in as well. Oh, he needs... the ammo trader needs a minute. Let's bring out some gear for the...
That's a
car.
lot of stuff.
Sounds like someone is having some fun with bloaters. AI is really bad with bloaters. Gonna go ahead and just polish it up a bit, put 2 in. We got a ton of parts. Oh, that's one thing I did. I actually spent some time cleaning up the inventory, so we actually have... Oh, let's see, we already had one on us. Put that away. Let's get another repair kit. Sounded like it was really close to me, holy crap. Okay, now we should be able to call in the ammo trader. Thank you. I need to rearm my pyro launcher.
Can you talk to them? Hey, you wanted ammo?
I know some people think it's cheap that I use the pyro launcher. If I wasn't using the pyro launcher, I would be using the, what do you call it? The DevGru infiltrator. Not quite as good at killing ferals, but it's still extremely good. And it would also remove a lot of the challenge of dealing with ferals. The DevGru is extremely good anti-feral weapon. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Yeah, the DevGru X12 Infiltrator, fully automatic shotgun with 31 rounds or 31 shells, and it's magazine fed. Extremely good. And it's actually good at doing a lot of things. The only thing it's not good at is being quiet. It's good at everything else. Go ahead and heal this guy up. And we will meet the ammo trader. Oh, this guy's tired, damn. Means I just wasted those 2 for nothing.
Sure.
So what do you got for guns? SOCOM, standalone, sighted Scar H. We'll take these. And we'll take all of your ammo. Doing pretty good on 50 cal rounds. Having over 100 is
So what's the
pretty
status
safe
on that
quantity.
thing we were talking about?
Who are the dwellers? His group wants to move? I don't even remember those guys. Oh wait, I need to buy more ammo. That's what I'm doing.
I'm looking to do some trading. Sure. Another day, another delivery. Let's haggle.
Okay.
Okay, let's just drop this stuff on the ground. And then whoever I switch to can just pick it up. That'll be much quicker than doing what I'm doing right now and just swapping through my inventory. Let's send out... Who else needs to level up? Eric, you're going out. Where is the command center? Here it is.
That's a lot of stuff.
Oh, stop complaining, Eric. Okay. Looks like he had a pyro launcher on him. Oh yeah, I was using him recently. Oh, there's the Eternal Guard. I was wondering who had the Eternal Guard. Yeah, we're good. Let's go deliver this guy. The question is his community gone or not? Because this one could go in multiple ways. Another Juggernaut. Man, I figured with all the Juggernauts I killed yesterday, maybe it would put their spawns a little back a bit, but... Uh-oh. Yeah. He tried to get me. Tried to pull a fast one on me. Tried and he failed. Like night is lifting. That's always good.
I can see the place from here.
Well, I guess
Damn it.
looks like he is infested.
Oh, I'm gonna make those dead.
What the heck happened to him? Did he have like a panic attack that ejected him out of the... Oh, there's a... Try to get some skill here. Oh my god, did you see that? His body went flying. Eric isn't playing around. He's going like Hulk strength on him. I love that. I love that animation.
How do you feel?
So sad. Now I'm just gonna, you know, check these guys' pants for their wallets real quick.
Almost out of those.
Looks like this guy was doing some pills. Pills here. Wait, is that... Does that guy have the same model as...
I don't want to know what sick feels like.
plaid shirt? Got a like a hunting vest on. Oh, wait, yeah. Jeans and boots. We can't tell due to the color filter. Hunters and a belt club. I mean, I'll take it. I just can't believe they're gone. I can't bear to live here anymore. But thanks for bringing me back. Yeah, well, do you have anything to trade? I'll take these.
A lot of stuff.
I'm sorry for your... No, I'm actually not. I don't really care, actually.
I hear you.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's go see what these guys want.
Thanks.
Remove that so I don't get confused. I want to save some daylight, so I might end this episode a little early, because I do have an idea for one of the challenges, and I want daylight to do it just because it's already a challenge, so... This might be a bad idea. No, we're good. Oh, darn it. There we go. For a shallow section to get back on the road. Man, what is this, like Little Drucker County? That was really about as hilly and mountainous and rocky as it gets for Meagher Valley. One of our viewers, El Manu, talked about how he actually doesn't like Meagher Valley because it's on the boring side. It certainly can be. It is probably the most vanilla of all the areas. I think the issue, because... Here we go, let's go ahead and just get rid of all these guys. Because survival games are all about dealing with hardship. That's really what it is, and what people will find is that their flavor of hardship varies. Like me, I hate driving.
Hey there.
I'm looking for Rangi. Here we go. We've been looking to move, but the place is infested, yada yada yada.
I'm looking to do some trading.
Yeah,
Why not?
why not? Sure.
Good call. No guts, no glory, right?
Do they want to move into the golden brick house? Oh, it's right near my outposts. But yeah, it's survival games are all about hardship, and really, in the end, it's kind of like what hardships do people care more about? For example, people typically don't like time limits. Time limits, just the sense of constrained resources. That's already stressful for people, but time is one of the most stressing of all resources to run out of, and so a lot of people don't like time limits. Fortunately, I've played a lot of games that involve time limits, so I was able to... I don't know if I completely got over it. Like, time limits are still very stressful, but I have gotten a lot better at managing them. Okay, let's go deal with this infestation. What's your witch skill? You have stealth, even better. Oh.
Who's the hunter now, huh?
I'm surprised that Feral did not detect this. They usually have really good detection. The physics in this game can be silly.
That was a hoot.
It looks like we literally just had to remove the zombies from the area. Like, what's that? Zombie exited the building, it counted it. So they're an ally now. Construction partners gives us materials. Let me see if they're actually here, because maybe we get a potential recruit. Oh, he swung faster than me. Looks like they still have to travel here, so that's a no-go. Ah, screw it. I don't even know why I wanted to shoot him. This area brings me back. I actually did a lot of the... When the Echo Weapons test is live, I use this area right here, this field in particular. A lot of the testing was done. In fact, this exact barn, there was an infestation in it, and that's where I tested the Echo S6. And a Juggernaut test occurred right over by this damaged, this beat-up bus. Oh, I didn't notice this is a... What does this say? Bullets are the only cure. Well, this is an interesting looking bullet. Must be a new model that I haven't seen before. Where are they? This is what you get for staying in the same spot too long. So based on the volume, you'd think that they were like right next to me. Oh, that's them. Oh god, they're shooting at me. Are there hostile survivors nearby? Like, something just hit me and took off like... Is this guy a bad guy? Are you a bad guy? I'm kind of afraid to get out now. I mean, because if those are our allies, I'll give them a hand, but... Oh, how did that not kill him? I guess I wasn't going fast enough.
Who's the hunter now, huh?
Unless it was actually a zombie that hit me, but... I mean, look how much damage I took. Like that's a non-headshot. That's a hit from a non-headshot.
To trade.
That's weird. Well, we killed the main threat to them. That's why I get freaked out anytime I hear like gunshots or just bullets being fired. Just because if you get shot with if you get hit by a non-headshot, like anything, basically anything but a headshot, it's not too bad. I mean, it still hurts a lot, but the real problem is if you get hit with a headshot. Of course, this person is using an unsilenced weapon, so they're gonna make a ton of noise.
Hello.
Got anything useful you're looking
Fuel
to
trader,
unload?
oh, I'll take that.
Sounds good.
Going far with all this.
You know, one thing I've noticed is that the fake traders, the ones that turn evil and try to rob you, I haven't seen them in a while. I wonder if they were actually just taken out of the game. I'm surprised those zombies didn't hear it. I wonder if humans have, or AIs have a lower sound range,
Sounds good.
despite being on Nightmare Zone. Our influence at 6,000. Still a decent bit. Might as well refuel too. Oh, looks like it's fine anyway. We're like 53 minutes into the episode. Okay, that's perfect. That means I'll go back home, end the episode, and that'll give us plenty of time, plenty of daylight to... I didn't mark it. There we go. To work on one of the challenges next episode. I've got an idea. It's, I can't believe I couldn't make it up that. There we go. Whoa, gosh, it's so rocky. What's going on here? It's going to be kind of a trial. I mean, it's going to be the actual challenge, but at the same time, you know, if I got to bail out of it, I'm not going to fight to the death over it. If it winds up not working. So the challenge we're going to be trying is... Jalen Mills challenged me to kill a plague art in melee combat only. Like, I can't use any guns. And I have to be fully infected with blood plague. So the challenge is going to be, one, there's a bit of a time limit. One, I got to do it in basically 10 minutes. And I'm allowed to use scent block. That's one of the things he said I could use. But I got to be fully infected, so I got to do it in 10 minutes. And I can't use guns. So the challenge is going to be if a feral well, really if the zombies are onto you in general, because when you're fully infected with blood plague, you behave as if you're out of stamina. And if you wind up encountering a feral while essentially out of stamina, that's really not good. Drop this stuff off. I will leave this. I'll figure it out later. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue
I hope nothing heard that.
using this up, but I've been thinking about it. That's actually why I was using those weapon tests earlier, to kind of get an idea of what melee weapon would I want to use. That's one of the most important parts of that challenge, is what melee weapon do I want to use. But I think I've figured out. I think I've got the strategy for it, but I need daylight for it, so that's it. You know, I'm not even going to recap today because I just want to save as much daylight as possible. Anyways, I'm going to give it a shot in the next episode. At any rate, like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for our future State of Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.